Hello patrons and welcome back to another behind the scenes video. This one is for Unstoppable Thomas, which is my newest short that just came out today. I think in the last behind the scenes video I mentioned about colour grading, which is what I've been doing a lot here in this video. I've managed to finally get rid of that yellow tint and not have the blues and reds be too excessive, and it was quite simply just done by the curves on Premiere Pro, so it was just me being a bit silly. Obviously, this being a runaway, Thomas has to run really fast. Now, I talked in the last video about how I shoot in 4K, but I didn't go into much detail. I currently shoot in 4K at 60 frames per second. However, when it comes to editing, the speed is decreased by 50%, which allows the smoke to look more fluid and also the engines to feel a bit heavier. And usually, this isn't a problem. You just speed the engines up a little bit more than usual, and then you decrease it to make them look a bit heavier and slower. However, when it comes to a runaway, this is where problems arise. I had to put Thomas at somewhere between 50 and 75% on the speed dial, which meant he was going very fast. My Thomas runs incredibly fast and I'm not too sure why. So here you can see some really fast takes of how fast this was to film. So many incidences happen on set, always have buffers come off. It was a lot of fun to film. I obviously was reduced to this set. This set is a very important set at the moment. It's for my next story, which I'm hoping to have out by the end of the year. It's going to be very exciting, based on a true story, but I will go more into detail on that when that comes more into development for you guys, especially. I got some new Henry faces recently and Percy faces, so I've been playing around with them. Big thanks to my Patreon watching here, Mulfred100. He is the one who supplied those for me. I really appreciate that. But this was a lot of fun. Here you can see my timeline of the sound design. It was massive. I'm a trained sound designer. It's what I did for uni. On my film production course, I'm mainly focused in sound design. Because I was already pretty skilled in editing, and I just went crazy on this. I should have used Audition, and I don't know why I didn't use Adobe Audition, but I did it all in Premiere Pro, and it was chaotic to say the least. Premiere Pro did not like that I was deciding to do loads and loads of sound in it. Kept crashing multiple times. I had to reshoot this project a few times, not every scene, but there was quite a lot of reshoots. I didn't realise in the first shoot that Percy was completely apart, so a lot of reshoots had to be done, and just with these posable faces, sometimes the faces are crooked, and even in the final product they're never straight on, but sometimes you just don't see it in person, and the camera can deceive you, and it's not until you get to editing that you see how crooked a face is. But I hope you enjoyed Unstoppable Thomas. It was a lot of fun to do, and I think I'll do another short like this at some point with this kind of level of sound design and the music changes. But I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, please leave your comments on what you thought of the project. Thank you very much, have a good day guys.